Ready, go!
Alrighty guys, welcome. We're at the Anvil's place once again. We're going to do an interesting training session today, something that we haven't done for a while. And something
we've not really done with any structure either ever.
What are we doing?
We're doing 10 rounds of just hitting to control with minute and a half rest. So getting far more into the combat side of things, thanks Bella. Far more round simulations. I think we slow pull too often.
Yeah, ready goes. And Lockie made mention of the gentleman named Bella, which was referred to again in the previous video, but we're in a skill-based sport, and we, as Lockie said there, we don't often do this. When I was a tennis player, I hit a million serves, or figuratively speaking, whatever the number was. I hit serves all the time. Ready goes, probably, you could debate it as the most important moment in the match.
Yeah, like my biggest weakness is let's be honest, the numbers I'm pulling, there's not too many people in the world doing the same thing, but it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting into my power, and I'm working with that, with weights and stuff like that, but it can't replicate this.
And so guys, in the last video, I elaborated on some thought processes that we've been doing lately about the stages of arm wrestling. Stage one being securing your hand in a position where you know that you can put your foot down, i.e. you're finishing for pressure, and your hand is going to stay secure. So we're going to be looking for those positions, and very quickly transitioning into stage two of taking something away from your opponent's security in their hand. So
we can't try the same thing more than twice in a row.
Yeah, we're going to mix it up. Now, for me, ready goes. What makes a ready go really amazing is throwing in a little bit of deception, throwing in a little bit of change of direction, throwing a bit of decoy, throwing a bit of Devon Larratt. A genuine threat in one area creates an opportunity somewhere else.
Well, there's the psychology of that too. If you put a genuine threat in one area, then what's your opponent going to be thinking? Okay, that cuts off this option and that option, and the more options that you give them, like we all like to think, just give them as little options as possible, but that's too easy. When you give them lots of options, by having one threat in one way, there's a higher chance they're going to get it wrong. But if you only give them one option, then they're going to get it right, aren't they? Or they're abysmally wrong. If they're any good, the more options you give them, the more confusing.
Yeah. And sometimes when you show your opponent one particular threat, sometimes they call you bluff. Sometimes they say you're not going to hit it. And sometimes you can sense that they're doing that, and so you do hit it. You stay on that threat, and you go, there was an easy victory there because you thought I was bluffing. So it has to be genuine. It really can't be anything but genuine. So you have to be able to continue on that vector if the way your opponent grips you dictates that. But if they respond to it really hard and you're building up against that, often the change of direction is where it's at. And boom boom as well, double change of direction. Neil Pickup loves that supinated to top roll hit. Yeah. But anyway, that is what we're doing. We're going to work on some ready goes. We'll have a warm up and all that sort of nonsense.
Another example though, just to elaborate further, is someone like Krasimir. Now we all know I pull a lot more than he does, but he would obliterate me because he knows how to coordinate all those 65 kilos. Everything that he does, he knows how to coordinate it off the go. But his thing is he can get to his ace from anywhere. So that's kind of where I'm going to be. You're a top roller. I'm predominantly a hook, though your hook is good. It's just how do I get there based on all the different angles that you're going to present to me.
Yeah. At the end of the day, when I think about this guy over here, as you said before, his numbers are stupid. Slow pulling power. This guy's freaking, I don't know, right up there. So we're gonna get him sharpened up on the ready go, and then we're all kind of screwed. But anyway, and I actually think I'm alright on the ready goes. Yeah, you are. I just need horsepower. I need freaking horsepower.
You're better than me than ready goes. So the perfect opportunity for me to work on my weaknesses.
All right, let's get this camera set up and when I warm up underway. All right, just to warm up now, YouTube. We've downloaded a random beep generator. So right now for me, as I'm warming up, I'm trying to assess where the fuck's the gap. Where's the gap in this chain? Where do I go? I gotta do something different every time, so shit. You hold for a second.
Turn that off. We don't want to go off on the wrong beep.
Alright. Time for some ready goes, YouTube. Alright. We're outside of straps, you can see to start. We might slip, I don't know. So, the next sound you hear, YouTube, is not the ready go. Alright, let's come to the table. So let's go to the second beep that happens. That works. First beat, wrist straight.
Yeah.
Second beat, go.
Are you strapping? We would have slipped there.
Yeah, we would have slipped. Yeah, I could feel shit. I was scared. Like I was like, no, don't go this way. His head feels horrible. Man, I felt slow then. I don't know if you felt slow. I felt like we felt slow. So, alright, 2 beeps. The second beep is the one.
So not this beep.
No. So this is the no movement from now. I'm so jumpy. Anticipating the damn beep. Let's go. So next one.
Move first, but I didn't call him that.
Yeah, I got past your pronation, but then your cup took over.
Yeah.
Which is...
I still ended up
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Out of straps again?
We'll do the round simulation. We got 10 of these.
Okay.
That just counts as one, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go this one.
Alright, 2 beeps from now. Next one. You got the movement then. Nice.
I'm hitting, but I'm not like following through because then you go through and pull me out.
Yeah, you turn me to there, but then I kind of returned a little bit.
Yeah, which means I just need to follow through.
Yeah,
So
feel free to like.
Yeah, okay. It's just,
I don't care. Like, go all the way.
Okay.
Go all the way to the pad. I'm trying to pin you here.
Right. Okay. I'm just hitting to control. I'm just trying to get the hit.
I'm trying to get a victory.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I don't know about you. I can feel. I'm sure you can too. Where the shape's going to go. Like, given our strength balance, it's fairly clear where it's going to go right now. So, we know each other well enough that it's hard not to fucking do that. But
well, I just tried that twice, so I've got to change it up now.
Yeah.
That's in the strap.
Let's go one outside the strap as well. Right, 2 beeps from now. The next beep is no movement. Oh, that is just screws to your head waiting for that. You're like, we're square, we're straight, just say go. Man, on that one I wanted to bone line you and come in and you just out bone line me so quick. Oh man.
I like this though. That was fun.
Alright, straps this time. So next one is no movement.
Got me after going that. Wanted to press.
Yeah, I could see it coming too. I was happy you do that because that there is probably my ace against you normally.
Yeah.
So I felt in a groove there, and I could feel you trying something different. But even still, I still didn't pin you then. I tried.
Yeah, but I mean that's the point. We all know, like, I'm gonna stop you here and reef you over. But
So that then the press. What was it in your arm that said back the fuck off rather than commit?
well, I don't think I was inside my wrist enough. But yeah.
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 The one thing John Razank said to me was he said, I am scared. He said, you're scared to commit to positions, and the transitions to the positions are very cautious. And I think about John's transition to presses were always boom boom.
Yeah. Well, I can transition into a press. We all know, like, once
But-
I'm there.
I'm not know then. I feel like had you have just said, screw it, I don't think I would have got you to here. I think it would have gone, you know. If you were just 100%, like if you had the mongrel in you, it was a Zloty Turf final in you, and that was your move, you'd just be no matter what, you know. And so it's hard to do that in this environment, but I think acknowledging that was what John saw in me. He said, you don't have the venom in your transitions. 2 beeps. Next one, no movement. So you were tempting the mongrel press, were you then, or?
It just wasn't there off the go.
Yeah. And really what makes it, is it, like you said, it's that if your palm gets twisted a touch, you get alarm bells. Your brain sends alarm bells on connective tissue, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, shoulder.
Shoulder?
Right at the front.
Don't go get the shoulder injury on a slot.
Anyway, I tried it twice, gotta try something new now.
Yeah. And something I did then, when I could feel you pressing in, loading in, it was making me want to, like, you were forcing me to cup almost, right?
Yeah.
And what actually helped me was when I kicked back and I rose and kicked back, that allowed me a more effective snap of my wrist flexion. Yeah. But pressing off the go, I've never pressed off the go in a tournament ever. I've wanted to.
Me either.
I've wanted to, but I haven't done it yet.
I just can't seem to get it together. I can move into a press,
Yeah.
and it is dominant.
Yeah.
but
off the go is something different. Like, I feel like I'd only ever press off the go if I'd had multiple rounds and I knew this guy was proper gassed, and then I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like I feel like I can backward hand pull quite well.
Yeah.
That's not the press.
Yeah. Yeah. It's flop hooking or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good though. This is giving me that whoa, my elbow. I haven't had that in a while.
Nice. I had that full of a Jordan last week, which is ridiculous. Strap or no strap?
Strap.
Fuck, what am I doing? I gotta do something different. Something different. I don't like the inside options against you. I like outside options. I don't think I've used most of my outside variations already.
So far, you're winning.
No, I mean I've only got 1 pin out of 5 or something. I might have won the initial movement, maybe. Right, next sound, no movement. Next one, go.
That was slow, but
It's slow but dominant. You came across nicely. That for me then is crazy. That sits kind of low, gets low on their wrist. Tried to do that to Fatali in round 6. Out of straps it almost worked, doesn't it? Let's keep the strap. Let's go again. Next down. I tried the defensive hit.
that's all good.
Yeah. I didn't get my wrist bent at all. I was like, all I wanted to do was get to there. No. No.
I actually got that angle from Norman's.
Yeah. Could you sense what I was trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. But I think that's the most important thing, is developing the sense of knowing exactly what your opponent wants to do, shape-wise. And then subsequently deciding to either block or derail or put a decoy in.
Yeah. Oh, your battery's here, by the way.
So again?
I've got a battery here from
Oh, very good. I was just this morning looking at it thinking, oh, low on battery count. Perfect. Right. Next sound, don't move. Next sound, go. Even movement enough to go, and then you overpower me. It's a lot of breath holding, isn't it? Sit there going,
I'm fucking going red.
I'm just holding my breath forever, it feels like. Keep the strap and go again.
Yeah.
Two sounds again.
I tried the no load.
Yeah, I felt you no loading. I'm like, I'm no loading with you. I like this.
Didn't work.
No load for the win. I need a no load tournament. Just against Lachlan, not against other people that are faster than me.
How's your arm feeling? Mine's hurting. I haven't had anything like this in a while. Yeah.
Fine.
I need to
No throb coming yet.
I need to do this a lot more often.
Well, if this is going to stimulate the conditioning that your slow pulling doesn't, or that your training doesn't, then yeah. Yeah. So you're getting that wow.
No. Not so much like wrist flexion is fine. Brachialis. Yeah.
Yep. Do you want to have a straps one?
That's not a good deal for you.
I need to work on it.
Yeah,
That's the
well.
thing. I need to work on it. Yeah. Holding on to you out of straps is a real bad deal here. I got to make you hold on to me.
It's different because I'm not braced to catch you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like a few times I could just bump
Yep.
and stop it, but because I'm trying to
It
go.
makes a good point. Highlights a good point. There is a difference between bracing to stop someone and bracing to just knock someone out. Totally different. And if you make the wrong decision, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Like
This is highlighting. Made the wrong decision. That was terrible. Did not work at all.
Mm.
But yeah, it's interesting because you got the Devon pullers,
Mm. Yeah.
and I kind of started out in this sport as a stopper,
Yep.
and the decision is, do I get really, really good at that, or do I get really good at hitting? And the thing is, I'm fast enough to be a hitter. It's just a matter of
No strap. Two sounds for the guys. Alright, next one.
That was probably a pin.
What are you feeling? What are you feeling in your hand? I'm curious.
Nothing in my hand.
But in terms of not pain or conditioning, I know you're getting inflamed now.
Open me up.
But when our hands are together, then like recreate that situation. I was like this. Where was your direction? What were you going to dictate off the go?
Well, I can tell you the mistake I made.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't hit with my wrist.
Yep.
Which would have made a difference. So I kind of just.
And so my movement, so you know exactly what I was thinking, was I created a false sort of ceiling of height. I tried to be kind of pushing up in your thumb, and the reason I did that was to allow me to have not only cup but return to actual reality of height and go back on the skin roll. You know how elbow has, so it was back on the skin roll height. That was to attack your hand rotation, and then if that was successfully disengaging it, side pressure. So could you sense that false ceiling?
No, because my arm's in pain. I wasn't concentrating on it. I was like, oh, geez, that bracket's sore.
This is really getting you. This is good.
I know. It's stopping me. That's the difference, is what I need. I mean, and here's the thing. Remember last time we did this in Zloty, before Zloty? Week 1, terrible. Week 2,
Yeah, there was,
what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, we should prescribe this weekly for you at least.
And nothing else.
I like it. I like it. Thanks, Sam. That was good. I'm like, I'm not holding on to you. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he's not holding on to me. Strap that up. Your strap. I almost fell over this.
Oh, fucking hell. That just went twang down on my tricep. Hung.
Yeah, the release of a slip like that. Alright. 2 sounds for go. Next one. This is interesting. We ended in the double swan. Interesting. I'll tell you right now that I feel you could have totally negated my hit if you did that. If you just had it ready to go, I would have just gone bleh. I was trying to get a low hand drag pronation, but that is only accessible if you don't make my wrist do that. Thanks to your inflamed brachialis, I feel like the tables are turning in terms of horsepower and off the go all of a sudden. I feel like all of a sudden I can smell blood in the water. It's 2 sounds again. You know, so what I'm doing now, the more I know you're inflamed, the less I'm loading with you.
Yeah.
Because Loading eases you into the pain and gets you into your power. Now I'm just like being full floppy. Yeah.
Oh. Man, I am out of condition. Oh man.
Do you want a 5-minute break?
Yeah, I'll take a good break.
Yeah. It's going downhill.
Yeah.
The inflammation. Alright, we're back after a 5-minute break. Let's see if I can get these warmed up again. I'm lucky. Oh, second sound.
Move first.
Yeah, you did. You're just weaker than you normally are. Second sound from now. Good. That was good. Second sound.
That was weird. Just fingered my mouth. You went like that or what? Coronavirus! That was more like dick finger than anything.
I won't tell you what I did this morning. Yeah, 2 sounds from now because I'm laughing too much, right? 2 sounds. Better. Way better.
Still got moved off center though.
You did, but I didn't get through. You just gave some supination in your zone and you're fine. I was that exact same start before your 5-minute break put you to the sword pretty bad. So better. Nice. And you read what I did then, and you put the appropriate blocks in place. And so, YouTube, what happened then? I was planning on doing a big low hand top roll side pressure. I wanted him committing here. Lachlan sensed that I was doing that. He threatened my fingers with back pressure and load. I responded to that. And then he went through the open door and just walked straight over my pronation. Didn't allow me to hit at all. That was really good.
He also braced a little bit to give me something to...
Well, he did. But I braced because I backed myself. I didn't. It wasn't a donation. I thought I had enough here to be able to transition to that. But no, you had a better genuine threat than I had. I'm gonna get you though. That inflammation's gonna come back real strong, real soon. Alright, next one. No pin. Close but no pin.
Oh! Yeah, I mean, you know, Ron. You got me.
That's where the money's at for me, on that vector right there. Lockie's dancing around, looking like he's walking on hot coals with his brachialis right now. Oh, let's go.
Oh. Oh.
Done?
Done.
Alright, we're done for the ready guys. We'll have a chat about it in a minute. So Lockie, what are you feeling right now, Lockie?
Pain.
Pain, what sort of pain?
Oh, just, yeah, through this juncture here, brachialis. This is good though, because obviously, you know, we all know in terms of total numbers, I do really well, but to be honest, I don't really have anyone with the balls to train with me like that with any regularity except yourself. So, yeah, kind of being
Well, I think we've just
a lot.
identified today. I feel like we've identified an area that will give you a lot of value.
Yeah.
Because normally when we slow pull, I can't give you value. We slow pull, we ease in. It's really not that hard for you.
Yeah. I'm excited for this because this is something I respond to really quick. Happened last year at Zloty. I think you can go back and training there. I'm getting thumped, and then next week it's all different. So yeah, excited to get back into. And this is match fitness, isn't it?
Yeah. So how's that brachialis right now?
It's reasonable.
I remember that pain. I mean, for me, that pain, I remember the most excruciating experience I ever had in that pain. And if you're a new arm wrestler, you're probably experiencing a lot of this, even just from casual pulling with your club. But I remember someone bought me a coffee, and I couldn't pick up the coffee. I couldn't drink it. I had to drink it through a straw. I had a supplement store at the time. I remember trying to serve a customer, like picking up my hand to try to press the keys on the damn cash register was near impossible. So brachialis pain, it's like a toothache in your arm. And Lachlan is experiencing it nicely right now.
It's been a year. I don't think I was even this sore after Zloty because we were like ready for it.
Well, yeah, we just had more ready goes then than we had at Zloty in total, really. And something we were saying on the break last time. Fascinating that you can be this sore when you look at the time under tension. What we had.
Probably 15 seconds total, to
be
honest.
Yeah, 15.
To be honest. 'Cause they're all over pretty quick.
15 seconds worth of time under tension can do this much in terms of sending the signals to your body to repair and regrow. And the conditioning that will come from this is going to be huge. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I get this down, you're all
I need the opposite. I feel like in terms of my pain right now, I would say I at the halfway mark I was a 1 out of 10 for inflammation pain. Now I'm 2 out of 10. I feel warmed up. I feel like my best hits are right now.
You ain't gonna get them. Because daddy is done.
All right, guys. Interesting session. Really good. I think we've identified something here today for both of us moving forward. And yeah, I like the way we're thinking. Your buddy Bella, he's going to be up here as soon as Sydney restrictions are cleared. And this dude thinks really well, and he's combining with Lachlan and I in a way that we've never experienced before, and it subsequently is making us look differently at the sport, which...
Yeah, the thing with Bella is he's just finishing off his psychology degree.
Yeah.
So there's that. The way he communicates and the way... Like, he's been a coach. He's worked with Robert Whittaker, who's a UFC fighter, and he's worked with quite a few people in the past as kind of just in the background, helping out. But as a coach, he really knows how to explain things really, really well. And he's just... You know, this guy studies this sport for hours, and he sends me slow-mo videos.
For someone who hasn't yet really tasted the sport in a sense for themselves, the amount of thought and not only thought, but really accurate thought.
Yeah, really accurate. I mean, his understanding of biomechanics
Yeah.
is crazy, but what I'm finding is really, really fun. Well, A is the way he breaks certain movements down in the biomechanics, but the training, the differences in training, like even the stuff I'm doing with weights is different now. Like I'm doing my own programming now as well, so yeah, I've been able to implement some brand new things.
Speaking of which, guys, sign up, get on the programming. Lockie's writing it, I'm delivering it, and as we learn and evolve, the programs learn and evolve too. We have access to a lot of amazing resources in terms of world arm wrestlers, and as we discover things that are helping us, it's all filtering down to that program. So, guys, you want to get on it? Hit that sign up button.
I mean, it started out very much just the Latvian method. Now it's moving. It's moving. It's moving and a shaking.
It's the animal method.
Yeah, it's getting there. So yeah, no, it's learn a lot from Giannis with the programming, but I'm adding other things now that I'm finding to be really valuable. Like this. I mean, this is something Giannis has said too. You've got to train ready goes, but not in the 10-round sense with short rest periods and stuff like that. That's been really good. We didn't really stick to the minute and a half.
Yeah, we were more like 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, which is fine. It's good. It's just extra blowout on my arm.
Nice. Oh. All right, YouTube, we're going to call it there. Thank you for tuning in. Fascinating session today. We'll no doubt do this again, probably at least once a week, I would say.
Until it's no longer valuable.
Until I can't do anything to Lockie, and then it's all downhill. But yeah, for me, this is I don't know. I feel like it's one of my aces. So I need the horsepower. I've had a few people. I've had Devin Larratt say it. I've had Engen Terzi say it. I've had a bunch of people say you arm wrestle really well. You just need to get stronger. So that's my mission, is to get stronger. And thankfully I got a good guide on that. But anyway, YouTube, take care, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, that's a man!